one coming for Stephen Kenny, but he will be happy that tonight he's not the only one coming up against his former club. To say Kenny and Dundalk were a match made in heaven would be a gross understatement. 4 league titles, 2 doubles and a Europa League group stage experience. Tonight he comes up against his former side, while just weeks after leaving St Pat's, John Daly is back in Inchicore in charge of Dundalk this evening. Wonderful night for football and great conditions for this big game,
which is a bit unusual now. When you see in modern football, you don't really see the left foot on the left wing and the right foot on the right wing, so I can imagine lots of crosses into the box.
And we'll keep a close eye on that one. That's going to be a free kick for the foul by Jamie Lennon. Free kick in a decent area here now for Dundalk.
Yeah, it's a good ball up into the air, and they won the seconds there.
Bring this one up.
Jamie Lennon.
Horgan was standing over it. He's now stood off it. Fancy they might just have a go from here. Get it up! And what a goal that is! Jamie Gullen with an absolute screamer. But on the last match we had here, Jake Mulroney scored an absolute peach of a goal into the same end. We haven't even played 2 minutes, and for all their struggles, Dundalk have made the perfect start.
An incredible free kick, and I'm sure Pats have been told before this match, don't concede any soft free kicks, and unfortunately that's what they did. But Jamie Gullen, we've seen the first game of the season against Shamrock Rovers and Tala. He has the set piece in the locker. He was very unlucky not to score on Friday night against Derry, and what a free kick that is. It couldn't be more pitch perfect, right into the postage stamp top corner. Excellent stuff.
4th league goal of the season for the Scot, and well may he run to the far end to those travelling Dundalk supporters.
Just on that,
into plenty of the Pats players who have got forward in this one. It's gone in low. It was easy in the end, and Horgan has a chance to try and run this one. Just slides it out, and they break forward once again. Good pace in the attack here from Davis. And he has got options as he slides it over towards that far side. Pats backing off here, and it's gone through the goalkeeper. And has that gone over the line? It has. 2-0. 3 minutes and 19 seconds gone, and Pats are now 2 down, and they are wondering what is going on here. But somehow the goalkeeper could not keep that one out, and it's the travelling fans and the Dundalk players who celebrate once again. A dream start for John Daly against his former club.
What an unbelievable start to the game we have here from Dundalk, but Pats will be so disappointed. It comes from their set piece the other end of the pitch, and they broke quick. It was actually Artie Davies, the right back, steaming up. He's the man that runs the whole end of the pitch to get the ball across, and it's it's not an excellent finish. It's poor goalkeeping from Danny Rogers. He'll be very disappointed with that.
As they can from every set play that they get. Nicely one in the air by Johnson. Horgan now gets away from Lennon first time. Horgan back into Gullen, just standing off here. Gullen, and it's 3! His second goal of the night, and in the 22nd minute, Dundalk 3, St Pat's 0. He just had time, he had space, and crucially, from a Dundalk point of view, he had to finish the match. John Daly telling his players to calm down, but he must be absolutely ecstatic inside against his former club.
And it comes from Daryl Horgan. He has some great wing play, gets high up the line. He's had a great career out in that position, and you can see he has that quality. An excellent pass into Gullen, who's dropped into the pocket. A wonderful first touch, puts it onto his left foot and just throws the eyes at Danny Rogers and buries it into the bottom corner. You can see it goes through the legs of Keeley there, which obviously helps him as well. What a start to the game. 3-0 up after 22 minutes.
As we said, 2 points on the road this season. Breaking ball goes Pat's way. Lennon, Melia is available on the left side. Now on the right is Mulroney. Trying to get towards the byline on the far side. It's a decent ball in at the back post. Still there for Pats, and what a save that is. And there's a handball in there, and it's going to be a penalty for Pats and a chance to try and pull one back. They did a couple of bites at the cherry, but at the end of all this, it's going to be a spot kick for Pats.
Section wide play by Mulroney, gets down the line, pulls it back, yeah, and Turner just swings the leg at it. Unfortunately for Daryl Horgan, it comes off his hand, and it definitely is a penalty. I think Chris Forrester stepping up to take it now, and it'd be great for Chris if he can get a goal here. He finished the season last year with 15 goals in all comps, and only picked up his first one against Bows there a couple of weeks ago. So if he can put this one away now, it'll put him in great confidence, and he's a massive, massive player for St Pat's.
Such an experienced player. Big moment in the match. Pats need a goal badly. It's Monroe in goal for Dundalk. It's Chris Forrester standing over it for Pats. Forrester stands up and puts it away. The deficit has been reduced from 3 to 2, and Pats have their first goal of the night, and they'll hope a couple more will follow as well. Fourth goal in the game in the 27th minute, and he is so reliable from those positions.
An incredible start to the game we have here, yeah, and it's a great pen from Chris. He obviously steps up.
Forrester with this corner kick for Pats. The goalkeeper came, didn't get there. Still in there, and Pats have another one back. Lennon, 3-2 in the 35th minute. Goals aplenty and in Shakur, and Pats are right back in this game. And what a game this has been. Haven't even got halfway through yet, Owen.
Unbelievable. 34 minutes in and we've got 5 goals already. It's a great ball in from Chris Forrester. He puts it into an area where the keeper doesn't know whether to come or whether to stay, and he does neither. He puts himself in an awful position. Joe Redmond gets up well, wins the header. It bounces favourably for Lennon, and what an incredible finish by him. That could have very easily been blasted over the bar, but he's smart, he's composed, he hits it low and it goes in right into the roof of the net. Brilliant.
Second league goal of the season for Jamie Lennon, who getting on the far side is just shouting at his players to push on a bit. Davis, Horgan pulls it back inside the penalty area. What an opening that was to score another. It's still there. It's Horgan. Flag has gone up. He's hit the crossbar, but the flag has gone up. Well, after being on the front foot for the past couple of moments, Pats almost conceded a fourth.
They're so dangerous down this right side, Dundalk. Archie Davies with great possession, runs inside and plays a lovely ball out to Daryl Horgan. And Daryl Horgan, like the great winger he has been over the last decade or so, always picks his man out when he sees him inside the box. And it's Jamie Gullen again, and I imagine he had a hat-trick before half-time.
Forrester were being well occupied, so they go to the far side. Back in now to Chris Forrester. Another of the first half goal scores. Mulroney will keep that one in play. He's been forced wide, but he's got options through the centre as he heads towards the byline. Will check back in on that left side as he always does. Plays it back once again to Lennon. After scoring already in this game, the confidence was high. Couldn't get that on target. It's a good move for Pats though.
It's the first opportunity Pats have had to get forward in this match. And it's excellent play from Chris Forrester. What a pass across the pitch there. Jake Mulroney was actually unlucky not to get on it first time. It just goes beyond him.
Mulroney, he just let that one run for Lennon. Lennon didn't get there. And now it's Horgan. And now it's Dundalk who can try and launch a counter. Daryl Horgan for Gullen. Slides that one to the far side. Archie Davis. Plenty of time to look up, pick out the right cross. In it goes for Gullen. And in the confidence and the form he's in this game, you would have backed him to at least get that one on target. He just pass, hadn't got the accuracy there.
Yeah, Archie Davies gets the ball from a great bit of play from Daryl Horgan, and it's just an absolute perfect delivery from Archie Davies. And you know, he's so unlucky, Gullen. He goes in with his head, and I think it just comes off his left shoulder, so he doesn't get the direction on it that he's looking for. So unlucky not to have his hat-trick here. These changes could be crucial to how this game ends up. Dundalk don't have that ability to make big changes like St. Pat's have.
Mason Mealy on the turn, and he's driving at Andy Boyle, going one way and the other. Here comes Mason Mealy. He's been forced a little bit wider than he would have liked, but he still has possession. Goes down under the challenge from Boyle, and the free kick has gone the way of Dundalk. Just as he charged forward, you thought it was going to open up for him, and he's going to get a shot away.
He does so well. He carries the ball so far up the pitch. Excellent centre forward play. Turns his defender, runs at Andy Boyle. You can see he's going left, he's going right. Andy Boyle doesn't know which way to go. He brings it onto his left foot, and I think he just doesn't have the confidence in his own left foot to get the shot off early. Unfortunately, he brings himself too wide and concedes the free kick.
Plenty of pace towards the back post. What an opening that was for Keeling, and he could not get it on target. They didn't pick him up. He couldn't punish them for that. What a chance for Pats.
Yeah, and it's an excellent delivery by Kavanagh, and it looks like John Mountney was the man that was closest to Keeley and just lets him run off him. Would have been an awful start for him, only after coming onto the pitch. Unlucky by Keeley. Probably should have wanted, or he already wanted to head the ball across the keeper. Unfortunately, didn't get a good connection on it.
Kavanagh. Oh, it's a lovely ball in. So inviting.
Shame not to get another goal now after having 5 in the first half.
Kavanagh whips that one in. Here's a chance now for Levy. Well, he met it on the money. It was a super block by Archie Davis. Back to Keeley once again from Kavanagh. Keeley now tries to play one to that far side where he finds Forrester looking for a bit of support. Levy's there if he needs him and plays it into feet. Here's McClelland! What a chance! He just waited for the net to ripple, for someone to take a chance to try to get there. Well, he was brought on and try and get Pats a goal, and he almost did it.
I thought it was in from this angle. This is Keane Levy's chance to keep it alive, though. When Chris Forrester has the ball, he looks up, he sees a great run in from Jay McClelland, and he's so unlucky not to hit the back of the net there. It's a tight angle, puts it across the goal. Unlucky.
He had to score this season. He came very close to his first league goal. McClelland. All to play for at Richmond Park. Right now, though, it's Gullen. Good save by Danny Rogers. Thought he was going to get his hat-trick. Made himself big and strong there, did the goalkeeper.
Gullen does very well. It's a 50-50 with Keeley, and Keeley's a little bit hesitant going into it. But Gullen takes a great first touch, and it's his second touch there that lets him down a little bit. I'm sure he wanted a bit more outside of his right foot so he could just bend it around Rogers. He's been very unlucky not to have a hat-trick here today.
Dundalk looking for their 4th goal. What could be a 7 points between Dundalk, 2nd from bottom, and Pats currently 3rd from bottom. Kenny, Owen Kenny, is he going to score here? Here comes Owen Kenny, inside Owen Kenny! And a save by the goalkeeper. What a story that would have been if Owen Kenny scored a 4th goal against his dad's club. Good save by the goalkeeper.
Great play by little Owen Kenny. He gets the ball, he sees, he pretends he's going to go down the left with Joe, comes in on the right, takes it past Keeley and tries to bend it into that bottom corner, but Danny Rogers with a good save.
Redmond. Palmer. Final attack of the game, you feel, headed away by Dundalk. Dundalk take all 3 points. It's just their 3rd win of the season and their 1st away from Oriel Park. All the damage done in that opening half, and John Daly has his 1st win as the Dundalk manager. And as for Stephen Kenny, well, has now 3 defeats in 5 matches since he took over. Jamie Gullen with a goal after just 2 minutes. They were 2-0 up after just 4 minutes thanks to Ryan O'Kane. Gullen made it 3-0 on 22 minutes, that man there. Pats are in all sorts of trouble. Well, they got themselves back into it through a Chris Forrester penalty and a good goal from Jamie Lennon before half-time, but that was as good as it got. A breathless first half, as we said. The second half didn't produce as many goals, but what a win for Dundalk. The gap between Dundalk, 2nd from bottom, and St. Pat's 3rd from bottom is now just 7 points, and Dundalk have got some games in hand. It has finished at Inchicore, Tommy. St. Pat's 2, Dundalk 3.